Hello, everyone. So today I'm going to go in a little bit more detail about my mini lesson number 3. And this one is about how to retell a story. So as I've previously said, my mentor text is Alexander and the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. And so I have a bunch of pictures from that book put out on little popsicle sticks. And now, if I were to actually be doing this in the classroom, I would have enough popsicle sticks for every student, or if there weren't enough scenes from the book to use, I could have students partner up. But I would have each student have their own little popsicle stick, and then I would have my own popsicle stick to use as a demonstration. So for this example, I will say that I have this first popsicle stick. It is the first scene from the book. And as I said, we're practicing retelling stories. So I have this poster. And now, if I were actually using this in the classroom, this is just a sample. But if I were using this in the classroom, I would have enough space for every single student to be able to put their pictures. So that might require a bigger poster board or lots of poster boards, or you could even just put this on like a whiteboard or chalkboard and have them stick their pictures up there. But since I have the first scene in the book, I would then go and we would look in the book and see if that is actually the first scene and if I'm correct. And then I would explain what was happening in this first scene. And I know in this first scene, Alexander woke up with the gum stuck in his hair and he tripped over his skateboard and then he got his sweater wet from the sink. So then I would go and put my picture right where it belongs in the first part of the poster. And then that would be me modeling how to do this activity. And then each child would then be able to go and put their picture on the poster board. So if I had this picture, this is the second page. And if I were I would be a student in this instance. And they would raise their hand up in the air and say, I have the picture for the next picture, the next scene. And then they would retell what happened in that scene. And then they would go and put their picture on the poster board next. And then we keep doing this for every single student. And then, yeah, the expectation is that the retelling of the scene would be very, very short, which it is only from one little quick page in the book. So it really should be short and it shouldn't really require too much. And then these students will be sent off to go and to go to their seats, and then they can use the poster board to guide them in writing a like brief summary or a retelling of the story. And then they would go up to the teacher, which would be me, and explain what the whole story was about, but keeping it very brief as just a basic retelling and not saying word for word what the story was about. So yeah, this is the way that I would be incorporating a poster as well as popsicle stick pictures and signs in this activity. But you could also, I mean, the popsicle sticks I think are just kind of fun, but those aren't essential, and each child could really just have the picture and go and put it on the poster. And yeah, as I said, poster technically isn't necessary, but it could be used to hang up in your room later to help the students reflect on the events of the story. So that is all for this lesson. Thank you so much for watching.